the stars. Do you know any of the constellations, Gary?
Sure. That's Taurus the Bull, and there's Cassiopeia, and look, there's Starship Mario from Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Nintendo fans have been waiting since 2007 for Mario to return to space, and now the game Super Mario Galaxy 2 is almost here.
The sequel brings back the groundbreaking style of the first game, plus lots of additions like world maps and everyone's favorite pal, Yoshi.
We'll talk more Super Mario Galaxy 2 in future episodes. The game hits the shelves on May 23rd. Shooting star, Gary. Make a wish.
I wish it were May 23rd.
Me too.
What is that?
Must be the light from the sage's infinite wisdom.
Hello?
Oh boy, is it bright up here?
Well, sorry about that. Let me turn down my radiance.
The Sage of the Mountain?
Wow, it's Marc Parenteau from Ubisoft Quebec City, the lead programmer of Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands. How convenient.
Hi, guys.
Hi! Mark, we're super excited about the game. Mind if we ask you some questions?
Ask away.
So, what's the new game all about?
Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands for the Wii is a brand new adventure in the story of the prince from the Sands of Time.
What's new in the game?
Well, the game has all the classic elements that the fans of the series love. It has crazy acrobatics like wall running, has intricate level design, beautiful environments. But this is the first game that was built specifically for the Wii from the ground up.
How are the boss battles different in this game?
Well, the boss battles are very epic. The first boss you'll meet, the Gatekeeper, is about 2 stories high. You're going to have to use the environment and some new powers to defeat this boss.
Tell us about some of the prince's new powers.
They're all based on sand. So the first one is called the Sand Ring, and it will allow the prince to create a grip on a wall surface, so he can either climb up higher or extend his wall run. The second power is the Sand Pillar. If there aren't any walls around, he can create a whirlwind on the ground, which will propel him upwards. Third power is the Sand Sphere, and it acts sort of like a protective bubble.
And tell us about co-op mode in this game.
The Wii is a perfect fit for a co-op experience. The co-op player can draw stuff on the screen to maybe point out something you haven't seen, slow down enemies to make them easier to attack, slow down traps, and as a more advanced ability, you can take control of the sand powers.
Ubisoft has a real history with Prince of Persia. Tell us about it.
I'm going to let Michael McIntyre, level design director for Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, take that question.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
In answer to your question, Ubisoft came on to the Prince of Persia series when they created the Sands of Time trilogy with Jordan Mechner, the original creator. With the Sands of Time, we added a huge story. We added new powers with time, like the rewind, as a way to save yourself if you've made mistakes. We added a new acrobatic move, the wall run. Gamers had never seen that kind of thing before. And that relationship went so well that Ubisoft has continued making more and more Prince of Persias with different princes, different universes, and now we're back with the Forgotten Sands, where we're with the prince from the Sands of Time.
Well, the game sounds great. Can we check it out?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've come all this way.
Ready for that demo?
Yeah.
Definitely.
So I'm going to show you one of the later levels in which the prince has all his 3 powers. Now, in order to climb this seemingly unscalable wall, I'm going to try to use all 3 powers. So I'll start off with the sand pillar, get a bit of additional height, a grip somewhere here, that should be pretty good. Now, I can't quite reach up to the next ledge, so I'll just eject, create a sand sphere. Now it should be good. So the goal is to discover, innovative ways of exploring this environment by using your powers.
Is there any limit to the number of times you can use each power?
Yeah, that's a good question. There's no limit as long as you chain them one after the other. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is that all these powers have their use in combat. The sand ring will freeze an enemy. The sand pillar will propel the enemy in the air. The sand sphere will act as a defensive shield and will protect me from one attack. So guys, you want to try out the co-op play?
Yes, please.
So this is a bit tough for me. So let's say you could just point at one of the enemies and then hold the A button like that. See, that'll slow him down and make it easy for me. I can either avoid combat or help me out in that way by attacking.
That guy.
Okay, so now, Gary, I'd like to concentrate and avoid these red leaves that are dangerous. So I'm going to transfer my powers over to you.
Okay.
To do that, we just need to overlap our cursors for about a second. Now you have control of the powers. So if you point at the plate there and you use the B button, it'll create a sand pillar for me. Cool. I'm going to be able to jump on it and use the other pillars to get all the way across safely. Thanks, Yeri. You've been a great help.
Thank you, Mark. And Michael. When it comes to Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, you two really are sages.
We're still locked out of Nintendo Week, though.
Just step on that pressure plate over there.
Thanks, guys. Got a jet.
Oh, wait. Got a rock in my shoe.
Like the rocks through Gary's shoe, so goes this episode of Nintendo Week.
Time being a cyclical thing, we'll be back next week.
Join us for some heart-racing action when we play Trauma Team for the Wii console.
We'll bring you an in-depth preview of Super Mario Galaxy 2.
And we'll chat with our friends at Gaijin Games about their new game, Bit Trip Runner. We done?
Wait. Now we're done.